know, uh, I used to say this. I haven't said this in a long time. You ready? I said, if you dress like that and you get raped and I'm on the jury, he's going to go free. You don't like, do you? I'm right, though. I can't help you don't like it. I'm right. Because, a man's a man. A man's a man. Uh,
Pastor Bobby Leonard. Welcome everybody to another episode of The Burner Account. As usual, and as always, you got your boy always right, Too Trill.
You got your boy Julio the Don.
You got your boy Jay running the boards.
Our boy Big Joe is out this week with the flu. We wish him a speedy recovery. He should be joining us next week. I'm pretty sure he'll be paying attention this week as we have a stack show lined up for y'all. As you just saw in the introduction, this week's WTF is going to none other than our man, the North Carolina Pastor Bobby Leonard. He has some interesting things to say about women wearing shorts. As a man who has a daughter, I have some things to say about this subject. But as of right now, I'm going to regress and I'm going to go to my boy, Julio the Don. What you got to say, man?
Man, I mean, initially when I heard it, of course, I had to watch it a couple of times just to make sure that I heard him say what he said right. Again, somebody who has two daughters, raising two daughters. I can't say I agree with the pastor at all for nothing. So, I mean, I understand that a lot of people have their own, um, I guess, thoughts behind something like this. Wearing women wearing what they wear sometimes can provoke certain things and whatnot, and they can even stretch it to say that some of them are even inviting that type of behavior. But for me, uh, somebody that's raising two girls, I mean, to me, that's completely ridiculous. Um, why you would sit there and say something like that? That oh, I would be okay. I would be on that jury and be like, he's gonna walk free. You provoke that yourself. That to me is, to say it politely, stupid. Um, be having two daughters, teenage daughters now at this point, you know, girls are gonna dress the way that they want to dress. If they feel like wearing shorts because it's hot outside, they're gonna wear shorts. They feel like wearing a skirt. It's because she's a girl and she wants to wear skirts. I mean, you just don't know. So to sit here and judge somebody just based off of what they're wearing to an event, am I saying that everything is appropriate? I don't know what kind of shorts he was looking at. If they were daisy dukes, if they were, I mean, to me, it was creepy to begin with when he was like, just sit there and count and watch and see and look. It's like, why would you be sitting back looking,
Damn
watch
pervert.
to begin with, just to count? You know what I mean? To me, it's like, it's something that's, I can't even put into words, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm always going to fall back on that. Being a father of two girls, teenage girls at that, you know, if my daughter is subject to something like that, which I pray to God neither one of my daughters ever have to go through anything like that, and anybody who's ever gone through that, I'm sorry that you had to deal with something like that. But that to me is just stupid. Why would you sit there and take the side of the man doing that deed to that person, taking advantage of that situation, or thinking that, oh, it's okay to go and grope somebody just because of what they're wearing? It makes zero sense to me. So to me, it was really fucking ridiculous. I was trying to keep from cussing, but it gets the better of me sometimes. And it's like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. For real. Point blank. That's just my take, though.
Agreed.
Jay, what you got for me?
Well, bro, I don't have daughters. I have a son. However, this is, I don't want to say this was the sole reason why I really stopped going to church, but this is part of it because of stuff like this and because of people who think they can say stuff like this. It's wild. Like Julio was saying, I believe he said go down to the outlet mall, sit there and watch and count. Why are you watching young ladies walk by? Why? I mean, by the looks of you, I don't know. He might be 60, maybe 70. I don't.
Hey.
We can't tell with them. But I don't. You're an elderly man. Why are you down there doing that? First of all. Second of all, why does it matter? It's not your body. I hate to sound woke now that they say these days woke. It's not your body, so why are you worried about it?
Well, what I can say is he's definitely inviting the Me Too movement into his congregation. I think that, the good pastor out of North Carolina, man, Mr. Bobby Leonard out here. First of all, I want to give a shout out to our Latino and Black sisters that's out here wearing whatever the fuck they want to wear and doing whatever the fuck they want to do, as long as they're not doing anything illegal and staying out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Wear whatever you want to wear. I mean, you came into this world bare booty naked. If that's how you want to walk outside that way. But as far as the young girls are concerned, like you said, man, why would you be sitting at the outlet mall watching like a predator, like a fucking rapist?
Yeah.
Like, why is that on your mind?
Right.
At the end of the day, people have a choice. They can do whatever the hell they want to do. If they want to wear Daisy Dukes out the house, let them wear Daisy. If they parents allowed them to do that,
Mm-hmm.
what is the problem?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't want to talk down on white people, but he may be disappointed in what he's seeing out of his significant other wearing Daisy Dukes. It may be some cellulite going around. It may be some it may be some fishy odor
Bruh.
going around. But like I don't understand the reason for this conversation inside of the church at all.
Nah.
Like, if I could see Mr. Leonard, Pastor Leonard, Reverend Leonard, I'd be like, sir, what provoked you to say the things that you said on whatever date that you said them? And then went on to say that if I'm on that jury, what did he say? If I'm on the jury, he's not gonna get convicted if you get raped.
Yeah, he's gonna
won't
walk
be
free.
guilty. He'll walk
He
free.
won't be guilty.
That's what
He'll
he said.
walk free.
Which to me, that's saying he's basically saying if you dress like that, you deserve to get
Yeah,
the
like
R word.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't, like, come on, man. No,
Bro.
nobody deserves that. Even a man
No.
doesn't deserve that. Like,
bro.
why would you fix your lips to say that?
Well, the thing I
Crazy.
think one of the biggest things is that keep in mind, we're judging his age, and I don't really know how old Pastor Leonard is or how old he's not, but
Expired milk age.
I'm gonna take his age into account, and that's a lot of old school thinking, right? I mean, some people have that old school mentality where it's like, certain things you're not supposed to. It's just like that old saying, when you go to church, you wear your Sunday's best. And now we have congregations
sure.
and things of that nature, is that it's more, you come dressed the way you want to come dressed. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. You don't have to wear, your Sunday's best, is what they say. You can come in with jeans and a t-shirt if that's how you feel like coming to, to praise God or whatever. But it's one of those things to where a lot of old school mentality, they're like, you dress a certain way at certain events. If you're going out, being presentable, not to be, showing, showing all your stuff out there, not to be, doing this and that and the other. But then you have to come to terms that, it's not your body. And if somebody else has condoned it, their parents, whoever it is, you might want to talk to them and be like, hey, I don't approve of your daughter showing up to church like that, or not, or showing up to this thing like this, or dressed like that. And then you can have that discussion among adults, but not sit there and judge young women because they felt like, oh, I wore this dress or sundress today, or I wore this skirt, or I wore these shorts because I feel like I'm looking cute today. If that's how they feel, hell, and their parents are cool with it, then why are you bringing it up? What's causing it to be such a distraction for you? And that's going back to what T says. What's causing it as a distraction for you that you're having to point it out, especially in church? Now, last time I checked, the last time I went to church, the pastor was talking about love and about God's love and the way that he loves everybody. And the church has always been inviting. So to hear a pastor say that, and then not only that, but to follow it up with, and if I'm on the jury, I'm going to back up that man and be like, you're walking free. You scot free. You have no blame in this. It's all on her because of the way she dressed. That to me is ridiculous.
If I was on that congregation, my free ass would have walked right out the door.
Then he tried to say, he said men are men. Men are men, and men are gonna be men. And I've never, not patting myself on the back, but I've never had a thought, never looked at a woman and had that thought in my head, like, you know what I mean? Never.
And that's a two-sided coin, right? Because you're also saying that every man is out here to basically, when we see, something that's sexy or something to that appeal, that it's going to be automatic. If I decided that I wanted to take advantage of this young lady, I could do that, and I wouldn't get in trouble for it. So that how does that make men look?
That's the
what I'm saying?
Thought, man. Yeah.
Because you start to think about it, and especially me with two daughters, I start to think about that. Am I going to just be cool with some dude finding my daughter hell of attractive and then, doing whatever he does with her? Hell no, I'm going to kill that son of a bitch.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, I got two daughters, bro. And at the end of the day, I give them a little leeway. The oldest one, I give her a little leeway on, how you dress, but you're not about to, like, you're not gonna go out and just be provocative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not in this household, but once you outside of this household, I would hope
and you've
that,
grown,
but still, I would still hope that the things that you learned while you were young, you took that with you when you left. Now,
for sure.
I'm not saying that, I'm inviting the type of behavior that the pastor is insisting on, because at the end of the day, if you walk out the house and you wear Daisy Dukes, or you wear some pants that's up in your ass, like, or you wear something where your ass cheeks is hanging out as an adult, that's like, you still don't deserve to be raped at all.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's just your prerogative. At the end of the day, it may invite men looking and being like, damn, or men looking and, like, man, I tap that. But nothing at all should insist that a woman deserves to be raped if they wear shorts. I don't understand that way of thinking. I don't understand what the pastor was trying to say. I think he's stuck in 1947, and honestly, because of his limited way of thinking and the dumbass words that came out of his mouth, that's exactly why he's getting this week's WTF moment of the week.
Moment of the week. Yep. For
100%.
real.